Hi, this is Ogres, and this video review is on the WWF Raw from October 29th, 2001. Today's recording date is November 2nd, 2021. It is now almost 10 p.m. I meant to do this one in the morning, but I was sleeping at that point. I was also supposed to do this as far back as 2 days ago, but I'll do it tonight. So yeah, let's get into this review. Let me just check something. One second, guys. Okay, there it is. So, Louisville, Kentucky. That's where this Raw took place from. 1 second. Alright, so the opening segment of this Raw, which I finished watching about 5 or 6 days ago, is Mr. McMahon addresses the WWF locker room. Can you see me? Yeah. My hair's a little bit messy. I did take a nap before as well, so... let's see. There was a promo backstage. The Stone Cold wonders who will join the Alliance. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was implied in the opening segment. Shane McMahon said that someone's going to defect and join the Alliance from the from the WWF. So the opening match on the show was Rob Van Dam challenging Edge for the WWF Intercontinental title, but Edge ended up winning by pinfall and retained his IC title, and is still the Intercontinental Champion, by the way. Then there's a promo backstage. Taz meets with Stone Cold. Then there's another promo backstage. The APA wonder who's going to join the Alliance. The second match on the show was Tajiri and Tori versus Hurricane and Mighty Molly. Hurricane and Mighty Molly won by pinfall. Then there's a promo backstage. Chris Jericho calls a meeting. There's a promo. Kurt Angle and Bradshaw encourage voting. This was back in the Smack Your Vote, or whatever it was called back then, campaign, to get the Americans to vote. Then there's a promo backstage. Stone Cold prepares Regal for his match. Another promo backstage. Chris Jericho confronts Kane and The Undertaker. There's a promo in the ring. DDP has a surprise for everyone. Another promo backstage. Mr. McMahon is visited by Kurt Angle about Stone Cold wanting to meet him and getting his advice on what he should do about that. Then the third match on the show was Booker T and Test challenging The Rock and Chris Jericho for the WWF Tag Team titles. They were 1 week into this reign at this point, and I believe they kept going after this. They won by submission when Jericho made Test tap out, so they're still the WWF Tag Team Champions despite not fully getting along. Excuse me. Then there's a promo backstage. Kurt Angle meets with Stone Cold about whatever he wanted to talk to him about, and he had a 2x4 with him, which made it even more intimidating and funny at the same time. Then there's an interview backstage. The Rock wants to talk to Kurt Angle after what Michael Cole said, what happened before that. Then the fourth match on the show was Lita versus Stacy Keibler. Lita won by pinfall. Then it's a promo backstage. The Rock confronts Angle about Stone Cold, about what Angle said about The Rock potentially joining the Alliance or whatever he said. Before that, what was it? After that third match, yeah. Then the fifth match. No, wait. Then there was another promo backstage. Mick Foley talks about Jericho and The Rock. Sorry, my notes are very messy here, guys. Where are we? Okay, match number 4 is Lita versus Stacy Keibler in a one-on-one match, but Lita won by pinfall. So I didn't take a look at the tally so far. So it's 1-1, 2-1, 3-1. So WWF is up 3-1 on this night. Then there's a promo backstage. Mick Foley talks about Jericho and The Rock. I said that. Then the 5th match on the show was William Regal versus Kurt Angle in a WCW US title match. Kurt Angle won by submission, so that made the WWF 4-1 for the night. Then there was a promo backstage. Mr. McMahon talks with Undertaker and Kane. And the semi-main event of the show was match number 6, Kane and Undertaker versus Dudley Boys for the WCW Tag Team titles, but the Dudley Boys ended up winning by pinfall. So that made it 4-2 in WWF. So the Lions got a victory there. So WWF is still ahead 4-2. Is my pen here? It's my pen. It's weird. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I had a pen here before. Yeah. Sorry, I found it. Okay, let's see. So yeah, the 7th match on the show, which was the main event, was Mr. McMahon versus Shane McMahon in a street fight. It was a rematch of their WrestleMania 17 match, when Shane was only became the WCW owner on the Roy's War 6 days before that. But yeah, there was a lot of outside interference in this no DQ match, or street fight, as it says. Excuse me. So yeah, in the end, Kurt Angle turned on the WWF by hitting, who did he hit with the steel chair? Chris Jericho, The Rock, Undertaker, and Kane, I believe. 4 steel chair shots, and eventually Austin gave McMahon the stunner. This whole sequence is very, very entertaining. I'm going to find this online, this particular match, because it's the last sequences are actually very interesting. But yeah, Shane McMahon ended up pinning his father, Mr. McMahon, to get the 1, 2, 3. But the WWF still won the night 4-3. So, but the Lions finished strong at the end. So there you go. And Kurt Angle turned his back on the WWF and has joined the Alliance. So yeah, that was a very shocking way to end for that Raw to end. As a grade, let me get this to work. A grade. What happened to this pen? Nah. As a grade, this gets a B+. As a score, solid 9 out of 10. Yeah, again, no star ratings. So yeah, that's it for this video review. Leave your comments in the comment section below and like my video and subscribe to my channel. The next video review I'll be doing will be the November 1st, 2001 edition of WWF SmackDown. That will be immediately following this video review. Alright, so this has been Ogres. Peace out.